In this video, I'll show you how to use the InDesign script links report. This script exports details of all graphics placed in the active InDesign document, a selected InDesign book, or a folder of InDesign documents. The script may seem redundant, given that InDesign can already export similar information. But as plain text or a PDF doesn't import well into a spreadsheet program. That's the purpose of this script. Plus, InDesign omits some of the details that this script provides. To begin, I'll go over the interface and options. Then I'll show some examples of using the script. The interface has three sections: Process, Include, and Output. In the Process section, there are three choices. Active Document creates a report of the document that is currently open. Click Book, and a Select File dialog appears. Navigate to the desired InDesign book document. The report lists graphics placed in all documents in the book file. Click Folder, and a Select Folder dialog appears. The report lists graphics placed in all InDesign documents in the selected folder. When folder is selected, the choice Include subfolders is activated. If enabled, documents in all subfolders are also included. The Include section is a collection of options that each add a column to the report. Any option unchecked is not included, and a column for it is omitted from the report. Most options are obvious, but I'll quickly go over each before showing a few examples of using this script. First is the name of the linked file. This is the same as how the file appears in the file system, and how it appears in the InDesign Links panel. Pasted graphics do not have a link, so are not listed in the Links panel. Even so, the script detects unlinked graphics and adds to the name column Pasted Graphic. Status of the link is reported as OK, Missing, Modified, Inaccessible, or Embedded for pasted graphics. Also, when a graphic is placed more than once and linked to a path different from other instances, a warning is added to the status column. Effective PPI is the ultimate resolution considering the degree an image is scaled. In other words, the actual resolution once output. This only applies to raster images. For vector graphics, this column is blank. Color space is how the image's color is described. Common examples are RGB, CMYK, gray, and 1-bit black and white. Page is the document page where the linked file is placed. Document is the name of the InDesign document in which the linked file is placed. Nameless extension is the name portion of the link, without its file extension. This is useful to capture the names only. Extension is the file extension of the link. This makes it easy to sort by file type. Instances is the number of times a file of the same name is placed in the document or documents for a book or folder. Full path is where the file is located in the computer's file system. Alt text is alternate text applied to an image in the Object Export Options dialog. More about that during the examples in the next segment. The Output section has four choices. CSV outputs the report as comma-separated values. For example, this is the best option to open the report in a spreadsheet program. TXT outputs as tab-delimited text. For example, most spreadsheet programs understand this format, but not by default. Unless tab-delimited format is required, CSV is a better choice. JSON outputs as JavaScript object notation. For example, JSON format is useful to interact with programs that understand it. XML outputs as extensible markup language. For example, XML format is useful to interact with programs that understand it. The last option is combine instances of same link into single row. Normally, each link is listed as a unique row of the report. When this option is enabled, instances of the same file placed more than once are combined into a single row. More about that during the examples next. Here I have a test document open. In the Scripts panel, select the Links Report script and double-click to run it. Select the desired columns to include and the format to output. For this demonstration, I'll use CSV. Now click OK. The result is output to the folder where the InDesign document is located. In the folder, you can see the report file has been generated. Let's double-click the file and have a look. With the report formatted for spreadsheet use, we can manipulate the results. For example, sort by effective resolution. Look there, we can easily spot low-res images. Or sort by status. Notice here, a graphic is placed more than once, except the two instances are linked to different locations. This could be a mistake, so a warning has been added to the status column. Check the full path column to see where each file is located. Notice that vector graphics do not report resolution or color space. Now let's try the same document, but this time enable the option Combine instances of same link into single row. A report file already exists, so the user is asked to confirm its replacement. Click Yes. For any graphic placed more than once, instead of multiple rows, the instances are combined into a single row. This has an effect on the columns for resolution and page. If these values are the same for all instances, the one value is reported. But if resolution or page differ, the values are separated by commas. Now let's go back to InDesign to show how to use alt text. I'll select an image and then go to the Object menu, Object Export Options. Set alt text source to Custom. In the input field, enter something. Click Done. Now another image, but this time set the source to XMP description. This will pick up the metadata description, if the image has any. This image does. Now run the script again. Open the report, and now you can see there are details in the alt text column. This also reports alt text from the document XML, when XML is defined and the source is set to From Structure. I'll open a different test document to demonstrate. This document has an XML structure. If you are interested to see it, go to the View menu, Structure, Show Structure. In the sidebar, open the root element and the XML structure is listed. I've shown this just for anyone curious. Now we can hide it and try the script on this document. Select the script in the Scripts panel and double-click. Use the same settings as before and click OK. Open the report and notice a number of rows have alt text listed. This text is drawn from the document's XML structure. Next, we'll try an InDesign book document. Close the current document and then run the script. This time we'll select Book. An Open File dialog appears. Here I have the next test job, which uses a book document. Select the book document and click OK. The script opens each document in the book file and scans for placed graphics. The result is a report of all graphics used throughout the book. Now a folder. This is similar to the book option. Only a book document is not required. All InDesign documents in the folder are scanned for placed graphics, including documents in subfolders if the option to include them is enabled. And here is the result.